Hi, my name is John Bechtold, and today we're going to be talking about vintage fishing line dryers. You'll notice that I am decked out in custom rod and reel apparel. That's a shameless plug for Tommy Green's Tackle Shop in Lighthouse Point, Florida. Love you, Tommy. Hi. Okay, back in the good old days, fishing line used to be made of linen. And after anglers got done fishing out in the ocean, this linen would absorb salt water. And if left on the reel, the salt water would start deteriorating the linen and reduce its breaking strength. So occasionally, fishermen had to take all the linen line off their reels, rinse out all the salt water, dry it, and then re-spool it. So they had these what were called line dryers to remove the line off the reels and give them away where they could rinse it, dry it, and put it back on the fishing reels. And there was all kinds of different ones. Some people made their own. A lot of the companies back in the day, Abercrombie and Fitch, used to sell these. These ones are kind of cool. The spools are made to come out, and they came with two little pegs that would go in each side, a peg in each side that would anchor the spool when you were actually using it. So if any of you have a line dryer that looks like this and you're wondering what these holes are for, that's what they're for. And here's another one. Here's another one I used to strip some linen line off a reel that I had purchased. One thing you want to do is if you purchase a reel with linen line on it, you want to take that linen line off just to make sure that there's no hidden corrosion going on the spool underneath all that line. So here's a big line dryer I recently finished restoring. I got this line dryer out of an estate in Long Island with the help of a good friend of mine. This is what it looked like before I started. So here's the line dryer restored. I basically just cleaned up the wood with some steel wool and mineral spirits. I did have to refinish the base of it. It had a lot of deep black stains, so I sanded down the base and gave it a couple coats of shellac. You'll note that the dryer is powered by a small electric sewing machine motor. I had John Elder, whom many of you know, rewire the switch and motor for me. The switch is a Cutler Hammer fan switch, and the motor was made by the Domestic Electric Company. And I also replaced the rubber belt. You can get these rubber belts on the Lehman's website. So let's turn this thing on and let's see if it actually works. So to demonstrate the line dryer, I'm going to be stripping the linen line off this 12-0 first generation Senator. I picked up this reel from the same estate as this line dryer, and so it could very well be that that this reel and this line dryer was used together in the late 30s and early 40s. And I want to strip the linen line off just to make sure there's no issues with corrosion on the spool. So let's see if this puppy works. And there we go. And that's how the old line dryers work. But this is a cool electric one. That's cool. Works like a charm. There you go. Right on.